So do you know anyone who actually withdraw money from the 401k accounts and didn't regret it? Listen, I read this Reddit article where someone was willing to take out nearly $40,000 in their 401k to pay for a wedding. Oh, when I seen that, I was devastated because people don't truly understand the consequences of when you take money out of a 401k. It seems like a quick fix temporarily, but in the long term, it's a problem that you do not understand and you're about to face. So in this video, I'm going to give you the 5 reasons why you should never take money out of your 401k. The penalties and taxes you have to pay for your early withdrawal is this. You're paying 10% penalty plus whatever your current tax rate is. Let's say if you're in a 20% tax rate and you're taking 10% out, that's a 30% hit you're taking out of your money. In this Reddit article, this guy was willing to take out $40,000. That's a huge, massive tax bill he was about to get, strictly for a wedding that's just a party that people are gonna forget about. Now, the sad thing about that story as well was this. He wasn't telling his future wife exactly what he was about to do. Yeah, this story was pretty scandalous, but that's something that happens all the time. You're trying to do things behind people's backs, thinking it's gonna help. And that's something you don't want to do, especially when it comes to withdrawing your 401k. So there's people out there right now looking at their 401k, getting ready to click that early withdrawal because you're feeling the pinch of the inflation. But I got news for you. Inflation is not your problem. The problem is you have been saving and you've been spending way too much. What people don't know is, say if you ask for $10,000, right? The withholding is going to be the 10% penalty plus the taxes is going to be due. So you're not even getting the $10,000 that you need. So that means you need to ask for more in order to get that $10,000. It's a disaster. The second problem is this, the loss of compounding. Now, many people think, hey, I take $20,000 out now, it's no big deal. But your money multiplies every 7 years. Say if you retire like in 20 years from now, that means that 20,000, let's say 20,000 you took out, you're not taking out 20,000, you're taking 60,000 out of your money. You're not losing 20,000, you're losing 60,000. You see, you're short-term thinking and you can't think short-term when it comes to these early withdrawals for your 401k. You will lose $60,000. In the case of the guy doing a $40,000 wedding, well, it's not $40,000, now it's a $120,000 wedding. That's not worth it. If you're gaining any value from this, please do me a favor. Hit the like and the subscribe. Really quick, click, click, done. It's fast for you, but for me, it means a whole lot and I really would appreciate it. The third thing is this, retirement security. The security you're gonna have now for retiring is gonna go down. You're gonna be worried because you're taking out all these early withdrawals. And you need to recognize this. Once you take a withdrawal from your 401k, what you're doing is you're robbing from your future self. The self that doesn't have the ability to continue to work. Hopefully you'll be in good health, but you cannot guarantee you'll be in good health. You might not have the strength to continue to work in order to support your lifestyle. So that's the problem. You need to stop thinking short term because in the long term, you're robbing yourself. It's something I always keep in my head when it comes to saving for retirement is this. I picture my old self and my old self, what would he say to myself in my current state? Would he be happy at what I'm doing or would he be upset? If you keep that mentality and you keep that old self in your mind, looking back at the younger you, and he's not happy, you need to make a change and do not take that withdrawal. The fourth reason is this, long-term goals. You're jeopardizing whatever your long-term goals are. The thing that people try to do the most when they get to retirement age is travel. But guess what? You might not have the ability to do that. You might want to pay off your house, you might want to do all these things, but you're robbing it because you're doing all these short-term, stupid decisions that's gonna cost you in the long term. So don't think about the cash now. Think about what you're robbing in the future that's not materialistic, like the things you want to do, like not work and just relax and just enjoy life. And that's where you're destroying yourself because you're thinking with a short-term mentality when you should be thinking in a long-term mentality. This is something you really need to listen to because this will save you a big headache. And I don't want you working into your 60s and your 70s trying to make up for this dumb decision that you made.